guys, so I'm back and this is the video that I am going to be showing you. I'm going to be showing you the journals. This is going to be my Christmas release. I have 10 journals to show you, so I'm going to try to just like go really fast because if not we'll be here forever. So these are going to be all in my Etsy shop tomorrow, which is the 9th at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, let's get started. So the first one that I have, it is a repurposed book. I love this cover so much, so the only thing I did was I gutted out the book and repurposed the cover. And I did not want to do anything else to the cover because I loved it. I'm going to show you why. I reinforced the spine with some fabric, and the only thing it has is a sheer closure with a bow. And let me just take it off so that you guys can see. It's not attached. So it has this beautiful gold, it's like almost like gilded, and it says Christmas Ghost and Anthology, and then it has this gorgeous gold fabric with this gold trim and the white and red edging, and then every single journal is going to have a tassel. It can be removed with jingle bells and red and gold lace on the edges, gold corners, metal corners, and then open it up and has a pocket and stitch. A lot of stitching took place here. Really pretty fabric pocket. I'm just gonna go really fast. Everything has been coffee dyed. Stitching on the edges. I did the stitching with green thread. Pretty postcard. I took a little file folder here, or it's a like a index divider, index card, and altered it there, stitched it onto the page. Some graph paper there. Here I took an envelope, put some lace down there, distressed it, have a little vintage playing card and some tags here, and then the little tag here that I Mod Podged a napkin on. This is Seneca Pond Craft little mason jar. I printed it out on photo paper. I loved it. You can still journal in the back. I backed it. I double-sided printed with Seneca Pond's background paper. I have the link onto where you can get these in her shop. And then the back of the envelope is open. You can also stick something in there. This is from the Nutcracker. Have a bag, vintage tally card. This is from my digital vintage, well, they're actually antique postcards that you can get in my shop. With every purchase of the journals, you will be getting, I will be emailing you a file for these, a free file for these, and you can download them and use them. So I got that there, and that I backed that onto coffee dyed paper, tracing paper, little and I'll have to list what kit I used in the description box below. This is a vintage Christmas book that I had. Vintage music sheet. This is a little Rita Donnelly flip. Little, this is from the old design shop. These are the vocabulary little cards. Little collage there. I know this is from Ephemera's Vintage Gardening. I know that much, the kit. And then more of Seneca Ponds. This is Digital Collage Club. And then I found these online and I printed them on parchment paper. And each journal is going to have one. And it's Santa Claus little letter from Santa. I loved it. So each journal gets one of those. Little fabric tip-in. This is from, what is her name? Oh, she'll come to my head. One of her books, and it's like recipes. And then have a little paper clip and attached a little jingle bell with a Norman Rockwell playing card. Little doily there. This is from a magazine, Pull the Cracker. And this holds this. And I'm backwards, so there we go. Another little mason jar. This flips open. These are in my shop too. And I just put that in there. Just trust the back of that. Little fabric tab there. Little side tuck there. And this is an altered guest check with some little tags in there. Little fabric pocket here with some little tickets. The other side of the envelope. I'm just gonna fly through this, guys, because if not, oh my god, I can't remember. Susan something. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Now it's bothering me. Another mason jar. This is a little glassine bag with a Norman Rockwell playing card. Little applique butterfly there with some bling and a little bit velvet ribbon there. And this is also Seneca Pond Craft. The little stocking, super cute for journaling in the back. And this is another tip-in. Not a tip-in, Rita Donnelly flip. Another glassine or wax baggie there. And this is another one of the antique vintage cards that I have in digital form. I just printed it out and backed it onto coffee dye paper. This is parchment paper. This is magnetic envelope here. Another Norman Rockwell playing card. And another card. Everything has been backed onto coffee dyed paper. Another fabric pocket. Look at that bingo card, super cute. Two more cards here. And I have all the page counts in the listing. Lots of place for journaling, lots of place for December dailies, putting photos. This is another paper clip that I just decorated, and it holds this other mason jar from Seneca Pond Craft. This is a Rolodex, vintage Rolodex, and it holds these two tags. This is like a velvet ribbon, and I just backed this here with eyelash trim. Oh Come Little Children. This is vintage music. I have these little cards from A Christmas Carol in my shop as well. And two more little tags that get tucked in there. And here you have another little stocking. Little applique flower there, lace down there. This opens up here. It's a tag. And there's a tag back here. And then this opens up to give you extra journaling. Terry wood flip is stitched here. And backwards here. I have to have it just right or it'll bother me. There we go. Then this goes in there. And this goes back there. This came out of a little Christmas book that I have, so super cute. Some lined paper, another fabric tip. This is another little glassine bag, and I just added some lace at the bottom, and it just holds this little card. And this is another card, and I think this is from my digital. This is another little tiny glassine bag, glassine envelope, and I just have that tiny little postcard. And then this flips out. Oh, I didn't put anything in there, but you're gonna get a nice, super ephemera pack. Can you get me the ephemera pack? I'm gonna show you really fast what you're gonna get in the ephemera pack with every journal. And then this is a vintage tally card, little applique with some lace. Thank you. And then here you have another little bingo card. And then this flips up for extra journaling. Some lace up top. This is, I decoupaged that on. And then this is Seneca Pond Crafts too. It's a little globe, super cute with a little bird. I have all the links in the description box below with the journal I used. Oh, this one got stuck. There we go. Another little postcard. away in a manger. This is another little flip. And a lot of pages. I've been working so hard on these. So I hope you guys like them. This flips out. And I'm just giving you the gist, and for the other ones I'll go a little faster because it has a lot of the same elements. Another tag. And another tag in the back. And then 2 more cards. And you know, you don't have to use, if you don't use the whole journal this year, you can always put it away and use it next year. You don't have to use your journal entirely, especially when it's this size. This year, it's nice to look back next year and see everything you did this year. You know what I mean? It's fun to do that. So this one is I'll have them listed down below. Number 1, as in the order that I show them, I'll have the name down below because I really don't remember what I named these. And I already have them listed, I just haven't gone live with them. So as I show them, I'll have them in order in the description box below, okay? So this one is going to be the first one that you see listed. I'll have the name down below, okay? So that is that one. And I'm going to quickly show you Money, let me get my phone. Everything that you're going to get with each journal. I'm sorry, but I want to make sure. Okay, so this journal, I'm going to tell you right now. Hold on, I'm sorry. This one is called, let me get that. Thank you. This one is listed Old Saint Nick. This is Old Saint Nick, okay? And that is the kit that I used from, I believe it was Vintage Ephemera's Garden. Ephemera's Vintage Garden. So each journal is going to come with some cut-aparts from each kit, plus everything that you see here. I'm going to show you. So you're going to get some bingo papers. I'm going to show you that now. Some play money, which these are nice because you can journal in the back. Some green stamps. It's $1 million, yeah. Some of these envelopes that you can use, they have the double window. I have those in my shop. Some time cards. You'll get some of these. They're fun for writing. Some Boulder Dash. Some award certificates as S&H. Some guest checks. Some of these wizard ones. You'll get more play money. Some vintage flash cards. Some of these jumbo playing cards. Then you'll get some vintage playing cards. Some of these cards. Some of these cards. I forget what they're called. Then you'll get some I Love Lucy trivia cards. Then you'll get some of these fun cards, some these cowgirl cards, some vintage what's the commercial cards. You'll get some vintage vocabulary cards, a few of those, some of these fun ones, some urban myth nature cards, some German or Greek those vocabulary flashcards, some wizard playing cards, some Lancome see-through, some of these, they're pretty neat, they're clear cards, and some of these cards, Boulder Dash cards, some of these, some vintage playing cards, the Christmas Carol cards, some of these cards, and some of these. And then some ephemera pertaining to the kits, you know, according to whatever journal you purchase. So that is all of the ephemera that is going to go for you to have fun with your journal. Plus, like I said, whatever ephemera goes with your kit. The next one I'm going to show you is this one, and this one is going to be considered my design team project for Seneca Pond Craft. And this is called Victorian Holiday. It's gorgeous, golden, soft cover journal. She has this one in her shop, and I decided to stick with the gold. I'll have all the measurements and page counts and everything in the shop. And it has a gorgeous white and gold tassel with golden jingle bells. You can remove the tassel. Bronze corners, stitching all around, and it has this gorgeous little flower that I backed with a reddish applique in the back just to have a little bit of color pop, very subtle, and this beautiful golden upholstery fabric. So let's get right in. And like I said, I'm going to be flying by because I have way too many journals to show you. So it has a fabric pocket. Again, this is from my Christmas digitals that whoever purchases the kit will get a file for. And then going to fly by. Everything has been stitched with a golden thread. Susan Branch. Ah, it came to me. Susan Branch. You see, this is Golden Angel from a vintage magazine. This is a flip. And what I did here is I just backed up, I printed the cards twice, and I backed the front of the card with the back of the card and stitched them together so it really looks like an original, but that's my digitals. So that's what I did there. This is a very beautiful kit as well. 12 Days of Christmas Vintage Music. I have a little pocket here. Little envelope here with a Norman Rockwell playing card. Little die cut bow. Another fabric pocket. This is a pocket, and I just put cardinal in there and peeking out the window. Another Norman Rockwell card. Two cards there. Postcard that I printed out back onto coffee dye paper. That wax seal. Little fabric tip-in. Vintage book paper, kids book pages, and music. Trim there. I think this is from the Nutcracker, a book that I had. Some trim there. Little glassine envelope. Little vintage tally. And in the back, I have a little tag that I made. It says Merry Christmas. And I have a little playing card. And I have those in the shop. Look at the trees, how cute. And then friends and wishes go in the little envelope, and that gets tucked right there, and this flips open. Dreams. More of that Susan branch. And here I just made a little envelope, and I saw something like this from Junie Desiree. Thank you so much. I seen her make something like this in one of her videos where she took two envelopes and put them together, and I thought that was such a cute idea. So thank you so much for the inspiration. I just used parchment paper and did a little booklet that you can slip right in there. Thank you so much, Junie. That was a good idea. This flips up and down. Lace says Christmas. Back here you have a mason jar. And here you have a little waterfall. Some lace up top, more Susan branch, little doily here. I backed this little stocking onto coffee dye paper. And then there's a little globe here. And this is from, I'm not sure if this is the Nutcracker. No, this is from the night, towards the night before Christmas story. And then this is a Christmas Carol playing card. This opens up. Another card. Little tip-in, not tip-in, oh my god. Little fabric flip with a bow and Christmas Day. And then this is some lace, and I just made like a little with different, you know, coffee dyed papers and with my excess, you know, papers. Stitched it together and stuck it in there. Fabric pocket, little butterfly applique and bling. Another postcard. And magnetized little envelope. And another one of these cards. This one is with the snowman. Magnetic, some trim there. Parchment paper. I made here a little collaging just to decorate the page. Sparkle, and then here is another one of those little folders. Another wax seal, and this one is an original postcard. This is an antique postcard from October 1st, 1911. So you're getting an authentic vintage postcard in there. And then a letter Santa Claus on parchment paper that I printed out. And then in this glassine bag you have another Norman Rockwell. Another fabric tip-in. Another little pocket with some trim. And I just decorated this little envelope, and it flips out and you have just some boots and some little papers and stockings. And this is a digital printout that I have in the shop, and I just, like I said, I printed both front and back and stitched them together. Susan Branch. This is another one of the Terry Woods flip outs. Vintage Christmas music. And this is a Mod Podged tag. And another one of the, whoops, printed out antique postcards, and that has a little okay, we're getting to the end, guys, and two more of these. Lots of stitching. I put a little doily there with a flower. And this is a little Rolodex that I just Mod Podged on, and then a back fabric pocket. And my stamp, and that is the back of that one, and it's chunky. And this one is Victorian Holiday. Woo. And it's two signatures, but it's a nice little size, beautiful. I hope you guys like it. And I don't know, should I keep going? Oh my gosh, I got 8 more to show. I think I am going to maybe show one more. Okay, let me show one more and then I will come back and show another, make another video. This one that I'm about to show you, I'm just gonna go really fast because I feel like I'm taking forever, guys. This one is called Merry Melody, and this is in your classic colors. It's got the red, the gold, the greens, beautiful little tassel, fabric covered hardback, rosettes on the spine, and then the front it has some trim and the little bells and the gold little bow and the gold corners. I left the back plain just with the little rosette there. It's got the gold closure, little bells. So let's get right in. It's a chunky monkey, but you can make it skinnier by removing ephemera, because I just packed everything with ephemera. So if you want it skinnier, just remove some of it and you know, fabric pocket, lace. I'm just gonna go really fast. This is all stitched with red thread. Just gonna go really fast just so you guys have an idea. Coffee dyed paper, fabric pockets. Look at that guy. Sweet little Jesus. Little fabric tip in here. Trim. Fabric. Letter to Santa on parchment. Little birdie with fibers and bling. Heated Holden. Seal. This is Dear Santa. Every book has one of these too. I'm pretty sure you can make copies and maybe give it to your little kids so they can write out their Santa wish, and maybe you can keep it in your journal as a memory, or your little grandkids, or you know, that'll be cute to look back at as to what they wanted, you know. Vintage tally, bingo card, some Norman Rockwell playing cards. And this is Merry Melody, and I think this is Ephemera's Vintage Garden as well. I'm gonna go fast, guys, okay? Because if not, forget it. There's some stamping on that tag. There's some decorative stitching here. I have these CD holders in my shop. I have them in white and red. Little pocket here, and I just put bright and a little ticket. This opens this way. Little glassine bag here. Magnetic little envelope that I made with Edith Holden paper. Look at that guy. I have these cards in the shop too. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Fabric tipping. Vintage magazine and recipes. Silent Night, Holy Night. Another little fabric, little mini pocket. Mistletoe, Edith Holden. Little glassine envelope with a tally card in there. Another fabric pocket with a little vintage playing card and another stamped Santa card. More wax. I have these, I'll just take one out. Recipe cards. I said I pulled one out and I pulled both. And of course we can never put these back in. Because the camera is running. But I want to put it in because then I'll forget it. I'm gonna win this fight, you know that, right? I won. This one opens, you know, Terry Wood one. Oh my gosh, really? She's so cute. Look at how cute she is. Little collaging up here. I am so hot. Little fabric pocket. I'm sweating. Estoy sudando. Little embossed envelope here with a card. 2 more little cards. I seen somebody do this and I can't remember who it was. I apologize. I can't remember. And that is Merry Melody. So this one will be listed, guys, and I will come back with the other 7. So stay tuned. I am going to make another video because I think this one is getting a little too long. So I will be back with the other 7. Alright, I'll be right back.